peak of the Led Zeppelin demo, Steve Cooke and the Indian musicians. You can hear the wonderful sounds of the sitar there, and there's vocals reminiscent of Robert Plant. Steve Cooke is in studio, and we're having a ball of a time talking about his music, his career, all the stuff that he's up to in India. More chat.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
So, man, I believe you've played Paul McCartney's guitar player in a movie.
Yes.
In a documentary, or was it a movie?
It's a comedy series with Rob Schneider, Adam Sandler and David Spade, Rob Schneider. It's called Real Rob, and it's on Netflix. It's season 2. It's the new season that's out, and I'm in episode 3, and I play Paul McCartney's guitarist, and the comedian Rob Schneider, he is stalking me, so it's hilarious. And you've also, on the other episodes, you've got Michael Madsen, from Reservoir Dogs. He's in the series as well. And, of course, you have, David Spade and the other usual suspects.
And you've done a fair bit of music theatre too. I mean, Little Birdie tells me you've done Hair. Were you part of Tommy?
I did. That was amazing. I did the rock musical Hair. I was doing theatre in Henley-on-Thames in England, which is not too far from London. I did Godspell, the musical, and a lot of pantomimes. And then I auditioned in the West End in London and actually got the New York Broadway musical Hair. I couldn't believe it, and neither could any of the friends. So off I went to Europe, and we toured all of Europe, which was absolutely magic. I played Neil Donovan. My name was Wolf, and I grow things. Oh, that was my character. And of course, everybody got naked at the end of the first scene. But it's so much magic, the Hair whole tour. So once I finished doing that, some people saw that and they said, "Look, would you like to do Tommy?" And I said, yeah, sure. And Pete Townsend hadn't allowed anybody to do it. He was very touchy about the rights. This was in the 90s. And, of course, his favourite charity at the time was autism. So we did it for the autistic kids in Oxfordshire and Berkshire. And it was a huge success. A lot of celebrities came on board. And, it was a great chapter of my life. I absolutely love rock theatre.
Yeah. And what did you grow up listening to? Were you a child of the blues?
I was. I was very fortunate. When I was like 16, I got to meet Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. They're from Mississippi. They're the real blues man, And Sonny Terry is a very well-known harmonica player, and he was blind, so I got to be his eyes for the day, which was absolutely fantastic. And he was saying, "Oh, what's my friend Sonny doing?" And I said, "Oh, he's over there with the topless native woman, and he went, "What's he drinking?" And I said, "Oh, Black Label Johnny Walker." And he would laugh more, and he was telling me stories about the blues. He kind of changed my life, Sonny Terry. And I got to meet Desi Gillespie. He was there as well. It was a legendary festival in New Zealand called Nambassa. So that's, that was the beginning of my journey with a song I wrote called Travelling Man, and that was a bit of a hit in Germany, and I really did write that song when I was 17.
And there's another interesting song of yours called Working in the USA.
Yes.
It really talks about middle-class life and, working in the factories and, a lot of what India can identify with, doing the hard labor.
Yeah.
While the men at the top, just sit there and pontificate and make money out of the rest.
They do, and I'm very happy that we can speak about this. When I first wrote the song, I wrote, "It's hard for the working man to understand how much the rich man bleeds him." And I met Norman Gimbel, who wrote Killing Me Softly and Girl from Ipanema, and he said, "Steve, words are very powerful. You can have a better word." And I changed the word bleeds to needs. So the song has a whole meaning. And I want to say to all the corporate people out there that the working man, without them, you have nothing. So the new lyric goes, "It's hard for the working man to understand how much the rich man needs him. Yeah, working every day just to feed his wife, his kids, and bring home his pay." So, that's relevant. The working man is no longer a victim.
More with Steve Cooke up ahead. You have any comments or questions? It's 99677 43943 on WhatsApp. Easy way to remember the last three digits of that WhatsApp line are our frequency, 943-94.3. So you go 99677 43943. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is just one word in the search bar, HrishiKay. I'll pop up. And Facebook.com/radio1.mum, our official page. Pop a question or comment on the timeline inbox and you're good to go. See you in a bit.